Good afternoon. It is Thursday, September 21st, and welcome to Three Sisters Knit. I am Sheila. You can find me on Ravelry as Shishi62.
And I'm Margaret, and you can find me on Ravelry as Magpie60. And we are going to start this is a knitting podcast for anybody who's new to us. We just talk about the projects that we have ongoing, and we talk about yarn. It's just a typical knitting podcast. And we just like to share it with whoever is interested.
Yes.
And so, as I said, if you're new, welcome. And if you are a returning visitor, thank you so much for stopping by. And so we'll chat a little bit about our projects that we have going on right now. I know we don't actually have, I don't have an awful lot.
We don't.
Got big plans though.
Yes.
As usual.
Just always plans.
Always plans.
Always plans. And this is our post KW Knitters Fair episode as well.
Yeah.
But we're not going to talk about that yet. We will. So we're going to talk about I think we'll go into whips because Margaret is wearing.
No, that's an FO.
An FO. Sorry, an FO.
Yeah, we'll do
this.
Right. So I think
we'll do the FO and then we'll do the whips.
Yeah, so I think this is the only FO. So
yes,
last time I was just finishing up. I just had to do a couple rows and then bind off my banner unfurled that we were doing a cowl on. I'm the world's slowest knitter. So this is mine finished. I'm wearing it now, and look, you can see how I am really happy with how it looks with a collared
awesome
shirt.
With that. Yes.
I think you can still wear a really nice scarf with a collared shirt. So that's what I've done with this.
Looks really nice.
I'll take it off and show you it. Now, I think the pattern called originally for like a sport weight or something a little heavier. I used fingering weight yarns. And so this is mine finished. And so I'm going to sort of start over here. You can see this was sort of the end because this is where I bound off.
Yes. She added a few more eyelet rows.
Yeah,
which is something you can do. The pattern's very adaptable for that.
Yep. I just thought it was really pretty. I wasn't going to add beads, which the pattern has
calls
written
for
into it. But
which they're optional.
So you could leave them out and just do regular garter. But I thought, I think I'll just lighten this up because I found this blue kind of really, it's called electric. So it is an electric blue. It is
very intense.
Yeah, it's intense. So I thought I'd lighten it up by replacing the beads with yarn over knit together eyelet along there. So that's what I did. And so this is how it turns out. I think it looks really, really pretty.
It does. It looks really nice.
I love how it goes from this kind of lacy bit to stripes and then to another lacy bit and then to this beautiful garter in just a one
in this really
yarn,
really
nice variegated
speckly yarn.
I think it's turned out really nice. But look how nice and long it's turned out.
Yes, it does. It's quite long.
Yeah, really long.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm really happy with how that's turned out.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah.
It turned out lovely.
So, and as I said, I think it would look great like with a white t-shirt.
Yes.
Or even with, I'm trying to see how I can do this because it was really long on the one side. And I think and it would look great with a tank top, but even I'm really happy with how it's turned, how it looks with the collared top.
It looks really nice.
And then, having the pink over with the blue and it's just, it's really nice. I'm just really happy with it.
The pink tones that blue down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Yep.
So that's the
the one and only of this episode.
Yes.
For either of us.
But I'm just happy to have an FO.
I know. I actually don't for a change. I have one.
Yeah, you've been kind of knitting a lot.
Yeah. But this week it's just been crazy. I've had so much stuff going in my head and I've been like, want to do this, that I haven't really done a lot of knitting. I've actually been like more
planning.
I've got plans.
That's
I've got
what we
things
call it
going through my head.
On Ravelry.
Yes.
Looking at our
planning
yard.
time.
It's called planning.
It's planning time.
Yeah.
But no, I have two whips that I'm working on right now.
Let's see what you got.
Now I showed everyone, I think in the last episode, that I was making these, they're called Abundance is the pattern, the Abundance socks.
I love the name. Everybody wants abundance. Abundance of good stuff.
Yes. So that's what the pattern was. So not having done cables before, and I should have listened to other people, but it never stuck in my head when recalling about doing cables. They're too small. So I thought, oh, okay, they're too small for me. I'll give them to my daughter-in-law, one of my daughter-in-laws. Well, I had my other daughter-in-law try it on because they're about the same size foot. She couldn't get it over, like she couldn't get the leg part on. She couldn't get the heel part over her heel. So I'm like, okay,
not gonna
fingerless mitts.
Yeah.
So now what I've done is I'm still in the process. This one ripped out fine because I had done the flap, or I had done the back heel.
Yeah.
And I was just starting to do the flap a little under the foot part.
Yes.
So that was easy to rip back because that was all one color. So this one, Amanda, sorry if you see this, but yes, these are live stitches right here. I'm ripping it back, but I'm taking it back when I get to the pattern section because it's just too much work to take back the whole thing. So I'll just rip that back, and then I take back there, then I rip it back, and then I take it back all individually because it's a pattern. It's with all the cables in that.
Yeah, you want to keep track.
But there's the cable. The pattern's lovely.
It's really pretty.
So they will be at the same spot when I rip it back.
Yes.
These will be the exact same.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to start a thumb gusset
instead.
And then
extend it.
And then extend it and knit the cable up, and then so that and it'll fit nicely because I've actually put this on and I thought, oh, that'll be really nice, and like have it like this and then start the thumb gusset right around here.
Yeah. So
that'll work out like perfect. See?
Yeah.
And I was going to do it in the blue, the heel and the toe, because I thought that blue it was that little bit different. But yeah, so I think that'll look nice because they've got enough, just like a rib at the side here, a 2x2.
Okay.
Between the cables.
Mm-hmm.
So that
is that just on one side, or
no,
is
it's
the other
actually
side
on the same. It's on both sides. So this I will put. So I'll add the thumb gusset once I get down here. Mm-hmm. Once I rip all this back and get to here.
Sounds good.
Yes. So I had to find a fingerless mitt pattern, which I did. I can't remember what these were. But I found for increasing for the left thumb and doing and the right thumb. So I've got an idea of what I need to do. So I'll have to work that out in my head. So the needles I'm using, these are Knitter's Pride. These are the Knitter's. These are Knitter's Pride. They're just her. I don't know what they're called. They're just the slick.
Mm. I don't know.
Platina.
Oh,
Nova
okay.
Platinas, yeah.
Okay.
And these ones are they're the I know everybody calls them likey.
Okay.
Apparently they're not.
It's like Luca?
Luca is one way I've heard of saying it. Another way, a girl that I know is from a VKN, she says it's actually more like lick.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know. It's either Luca or lick, but it's a set of the driftwood needles.
Yeah.
So, they're very nice to work with.
Yeah.
I'm really liking working with them too. The join is so smooth. These are fixed.
Where did you get them?
I got them at the KW.
Yes.
So
we'll talk about that in a bit.
But that is one of my purchases at the KW. But because I wanted to get started on the second sock, so I did not have second sock syndrome. So, mind you, had I not started on it, it would have been okay the way I was going. So, that's one FO, or whip. And then this is my other whip. The yarn I'm using is Treliz.
And we are so excited that we get to use this. We followed her on Instagram for a long time.
Yes.
And then we came across her yarn at Do You Knit in New Jersey.
Yes. Hi, Karen.
And because Karen has some amazing indie dyers.
She does.
And so when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh. You got a skein and I did. This is yours, and it's so pretty. Does it have a colorway name?
Yes, Surratt.
Surratt. So this is like the painter Surratt.
Yes.
100%.
And it's a single, and it's 100% merino.
Superwash merino.
Merino. Yeah, single.
Yeah.
So it is a single. So that's why I thought.
The colors are so beautiful.
Like, look at how this is knitting up.
It's
look at that. And I just
gorgeous.
did this last night. I probably could have done more had I cut, and I decided not to continue ripping out.
Yes, the
sock. Had I decided to just keep working on this. But look at this.
Oh.
We've got we're selling our skinny scarves again at Christmas at Presqu'île.
Yes.
Which they have every year they have this. It's a juried show.
It's a juried show for artisans, and there's a variety of people, mostly from the Prince Edward County area, but I guess from other parts of Southern Ontario as well. And so last year was our first year, and they invited us to come back again, which was really nice. So we have several things already, but Sheila's gotten started on this one.
Yes, we guarantee them that we will have so many, and we had a couple left over from last year, so we wanted to just sort of catch up and make sure that we had enough to put in. So this is the pattern that I'm doing. It's called Spiral Staircase. You can see on my notes. It's actually you're supposed to use a DK weight, but I'm using a sock weight, which I'm okay with because I think it gives it a nicer drape. I'm still using the same size. I'm using a 4.5 millimeter.
Oh, okay.
The pattern actually calls for a 3.5. Yeah. But I'm using a 4.5 because I think it'll be a really nice drape. It's 100% merino. Yeah. So it will give it a very, very nice drape. You can even just see how it hangs. Yeah. Now,
even just here,
like just the way it's
got a really nice.
Yeah. Hang it. Just let me drop it, and it just.
Oh, you're gonna do it
like
that
you
way?
Just sort of hang it over your hand, and like it just drapes so nicely. It's got a really nice.
I love these colors. They're like sorbet or something like that.
It's got it's much
like
paler.
Raspberries.
From what I see, it's much paler than what it actually is. It's a raspberry, it's a nice rose base, here.
And
with the fluorescent pink and the grape and some orange and gold. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous.
It's really nice. I'm loving knitting it.
Well, it's not exactly the same. No. There's very different colors, but I love this sort of pink and speckles and oh my gosh, just beautiful.
I'm loving it. I'm just loving knitting it. Like it's a really nice yarn to work with. Yeah. Really, really nice yarn.
The other really neat thing about the Treliz yarns is that I think she puts in some
essential oils
in her final, at some final point at the end of her dyeing her yarns.
Yes.
And they smell glorious.
Yes.
Now the aroma is diminished.
Yes, because you put yours in a bag.
I put mine
in an individual plastic bag.
In a plastic bag, so I'm hoping
still smell.
Yeah. I just have one of those zip top bags, and I put because I knew when we came back we had so much yarn, and I thought I'm not going to get through this, so I put a bunch of things in bags just to be safe, so there's no bugs or anything getting at it. But yeah, so that's really nice.
Yeah. So so those are the two main things I'm working on right now.
The only thing that I've actually spent some time on is my other Rose City Roller sock. So you can see where I was the last time. I had just sort of started on the
just
round.
Started.
Yeah,
on
and
the
I
cuff
had just
area.
So I did the heel flap, and I spent some time doing the gusset, and I'm working on the
foot
part. So
nice.
I'm really excited about that. So I've got the one done, and
look at that! It just looks so nice.
I know, it's so cute. So I can't wait to get this done, because the thing is,
it'll be great. You can just sit tonight and knit at knit night, because it's great because it's round,
and it's small, right?
Yeah.
So I haven't really been in the mood to do socks because it's been, we had such a crappy summer.
Yes.
June and July were terrible. And it wasn't until we were kind of into August before it felt like summer had arrived, where we got warm, sunny weather.
It flew by. Summer flew by because we kept waiting for the good weather, and it came, and it didn't last long, and it was gone.
Yeah.
And we had some quite cool days in August, and now all of a sudden it's summer again.
It's hot and humid.
And I love every
and
second
we
of it.
love it.
I love it.
So for the last few weeks, I haven't really felt like knitting socks because it's not. It just doesn't feel like socks weather. So
no.
So I focused on finishing this, which was a big thing for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got back on track because I thought I have to get these done because I have some plans of what I want to do coming up. And now I don't think I'm going to get my big project done that I want to get done, but I'm going to get started on it and see.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I know. I've got. Well, I have that cone of that cone of worsted weight that I bought. She bought a cone of sock, and I bought a cone of worsted. I divided it up, so I've got enough to make my project, and you've got enough to make a project that you're looking at.
Camaro sweater.
So now we just have to dye it.
Yeah.
So that's what the big thing is. We have to dye it. So other than that, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And that's all you have for your whips and your
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So I have another sock on the go, but I haven't done anything more with it.
Yeah.
So
I know. I've got like a gazillion things in my head. And
me too.
I literally have a one of the grocery stores out here has baskets. The Loblaws.
Oh, yes.
And so I have one of those, and it's filled with projects. With started projects.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And that's not all of the ones I have started. That's only the ones that I sort of am kind of working. But I figure it keeps it organized because it's in one little thing. Yeah. And so I usually know if I can't find it, what I'm looking for in here, it's probably in that basket.
Oh. See, I get a little antsy if I have a lot of projects on the go because I'd much rather wait. I don't mind having 3 on the go. I think that's enough.
Oh my God, I still probably have 8.
No, I don't think I could do that. No, it just because then I just can't do that.
Because there's a couple projects. That bag and that little brown bag there, I have about 2 in that brown bag, and I have 1 over there, and then that's 2 right there that I was showing you, this one and that one, and then I don't count my cozy memory blanket because that's just an ongoing thing. That's I don't have any thing, and then there's about 3 or 4 projects upstairs as well.
Oh my gosh, no, I can't do that. But,
I know.
So why don't we talk about the KW? Because that was a really fun experience.
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun.
So we arrived in Kitchener on the Friday, late afternoon.
Yeah, we were there by 5:30.
Yeah. We checked into the hotel. The ladies, Amanda and Jen and Shauna and even Christina, went in
straight to the arena,
straight to the auditorium. It's called the AUD, AUD, short for auditorium. So they went straight there to start setting up because they were allowed to go in the night before and start setting up. So they did that. And so Sheila and I went over right next to the hotel. There's 3 restaurants
in one building, but there's 3 restaurants, 3 different types of restaurants.
And so we went over and we had a glass of wine, and then we decided that we'll
just eat at the bar.
We'll just eat at the bar. So we did that, and so it was good. It was a really nice evening. And then once we got to our room, I know I posted a photo of all the wine that we had brought with us. So
it looked worse than it was because
there was a box of wine.
I had a box of wine, but there was maybe only 3 or 4 glasses left in that box. Actually,
previously open box.
I had bought it for when I was on holidays in August. So it was
just a dribble left.
Yes, and those boxes hold 5.5 bottles of wine, I think. 5 bottles, 5.5 bottles of wine. Yeah. So there was really maybe only 1 bottle left in that box. Yeah. And then you had brought a bottle of wine. Yep. And then one of the and a bottle of bubbly.
Bubbly. Yep.
And then there was also one of the other girls got some apple wine.
Yeah, like cider.
Like an apple,
cider,
a hard cider.
Hard cider, yeah.
From one of the local farms. And so it looked really bad in the morning. There was that box, and there was the bottle of champagne was gone, and then there was another. We had 1 bottle of wine left out of all of the stuff that was brought. There was 1 actual bottle of wine, which I owe you because I drank it last weekend. Oh, leftover wine.
I I didn't even realize. So yeah, whatever.
But yeah, so there was like this box and 3 bottles of wine, and
Yeah.
and you'd think and it was all in our room. So they're
Yeah.
thinking like there's,
Well, 'cause
there's
we
two,
brought-
2
yeah.
or 3 people,
But
in
all the
this
girls
one
came
room. I know
in.
everybody.
So
So there were 6 of us. 6 of
we were
us
just
drinking.
sitting on the bed and lounging at the desk, and just everybody's just enjoying themselves. And
It was just too
Yeah.
funny though, because I thought, oh, they're gonna go.
oh, they were
Holy
painting,
crap!
fingernails.
Oh, yeah,
And oh my
just-
God, we had such a good time.
Girls' weekend,
Yeah.
definite girls'
Yeah.
weekend. We had so much fun, so much fun. It was, and so, but we were up and at it bright and early in the
Yeah.
morning, and we went in because we had a couple of items that they were that they borrowed for like a dressmaker's duty
Yeah.
for wrapping
some of the
putting some of
samples
their
that they
samples
had
and
done.
stuff.
Yeah.
And also we had one that was hanging on the wall that they could put
more
as-
samples
yeah.
on as well.
Mhm.
So, yeah, we helped. They had done most of the setup, and we
yeah,
just
they
helped
pretty much did all of it. Yeah.
finishing touches, as
Yes.
it were. Which was actually, it was kind of neat because we've never
Mhm.
done a craft show before.
No, and never.
And I know they are a lot of work, so now I kind of know how
what
much
goes
work
into
they are.
it? Yes,
So,
what goes into it?
Yeah, a lot of respect for
Yeah.
the ladies there. And then we kind of stuck around for when the doors opened to the public.
Yes.
And yeah, so they started coming, and we were at like Amanda, Shauna, and Jen's
Yes.
booth. And then we spent some time going around. Actually, the very first thing I did when when everything was kind of set up, the first thing I did was I ran over to Christina's booth so that I could get.
Sorry for the crinkling. I've
some
got it
yarn.
in a bag.
So we got.
We don't know what this is going to be for a giveaway.
It's going to be a giveaway,
But we
'cause
don't know what
we knew
for
we
yet.
wanted to get something for a giveaway. So we got one of her most
Gingerbread.
popular yarns, which is the
It's not-
gingerbread house.
It's not sparkle. It's just on her.
Bliss base.
Is that her? Yeah,
Yeah.
her bliss base. Yeah.
Yes. So
It looks so washed out.
yeah, but I think when you see it playing, it's better.
And then there's another artisan there.
yes,
My Needle Crafts,
My Needlecraft. She's a really nice girl.
and it's the snowflake.
and we just thought that was perfect.
It's perfect
to
to go with the gingerbread. So whenever we do something,
Once we figure out what our next cal is going to be,
that's a prize.
Yes, because we know how popular. Well, honestly, we know how popular it is because I think she sold out before the end of the day on that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, I just watched her Instagram feed this morning, and she was when they did the live, because her and Amanda were recording,
Oh yes.
and they were saying how she says, I was going through stuff and look, I found one. She had one left that she just found.
Oh,
She didn't realize that she had.
Well, that's excellent.
I know.
So yeah, so I got, and I actually bought the same thing for a friend of mine.
Yes.
Because she didn't. She
was
wasn't
she happy about
She
that?
was very happy. Yes, because she wasn't able to go,
Mhm.
and she was a little disappointed. But I had emailed her a few days before.
Saying,
And
I'm going.
I'm
Do you want
going.
anything?
Do you want anything? And she's like, I would love something of Christina's, because every time she posts something in her shop, I
Yeah.
miss it. I can't
Oh, I
get
know,
anything. And I know that this is a very popular one. Like,
Yes.
it's a really hard to
It
get
like
one.
goes.
It goes.
Yeah.
So I got her that, and then we got one for us to do a giveaway. So
Yep.
that's really exciting.
Mhm.
So that was a big thing that we got.
Yes.
But we did do some purchasing as well.
Yes,
So
some of our own.
why don't you show what you?
Okay, the one thing I've been looking for a long, long time. Blocking wires. So they come in this, and there's I'm trying to think
I
how
forget
many, are in
they
this?
said were in it. Does it say on that thing? There?
No.
No. I can't remember how many they said, because you could get a certain size.
These are lace blocking wires. You
Yes.
could get, they had lace, they had a chunkier one, and they had one
That was a
that
mix
was
of the
a mix
two.
of the two. So,
So we decided that the lace ones
Yes.
would be more, well, just because we tend to work in
6.
fingering. And
there's 12
yeah,
in there.
so I think the other one was like a more of a DK worsted kind of
Yeah, because they
one.
were a heavier,
Heavier
one
one.
for heavier yarn.
And then the other two had like 6 of one and 6 of the other. And
Yes.
Anyway, It's something that we've talked about getting for a long
Yes.
time, so it was excellent that we could
So
get that.
I put all my stuff in this little bag.
Yes, very good.
So
I have a big bag.
yes, here's a big
I'll
bag.
show you.
And I bought one of these awesome little, I haven't, look at that, for a nice.
That's excellent.
I know. I love it.
Yeah.
I love
really good little Notions
container.
Pouch,
yes. I love my little Notion. I've got so many of them. I don't really need any more, but you know, when you see it, you have to. Then I went to, there was that one, and I've been looking for this book forever.
Yes, I know. I'm really happy you got that, because I think I would like to take a look at it.
Oh
as
yeah,
well
you can, and it's very good. She shows you so many different heels,
yeah.
toes. Oh,
it was
just amazing,
again,
amazing. So many different versions of them.
Yeah.
Like, look at this one. Let's just show you this little picture. Look at this. You can knit right over the toe, and your seam or your Kitchener stitching is across the knuckle where your foot is.
Yeah. As opposed to
being right over the toe, which where if it's going to wear, it's going to wear more at the toe area.
Yeah.
So, like, that's awesome, and it's just got some amazing.
Just looking at the photos, and she gives like top down and toe up versions of both,
and she's
whatever
got
she's discussing.
all these amazing
it's an amazing
patterns
look
in here,
and I'm really excited that you found that.
I've been looking for that everywhere, and there's 2 more books that I want. There's one by somebody, and their last name is Church. It's an S. Church. Right. It's S. Church is the last name. It starts with an S.
Did Mars talk about that?
She could have.
Yeah.
She could have, and I've written it down. I've got it upstairs. But I did get another pair. These are 2.25. The ones that I show of the lick needles
or
yes,
whatever.
yes. So I got 2 pairs. That one that I'm using right now is the 2.5, and this is the 2.25.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, because a lot of my sock patterns actually call for 2.25.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, I'll get that, and I'll see. We were at right next to Amanda, Jen, and Shauna's booth.
Yeah.
There is this. They're in Coburg.
Yeah.
Yes,
so
they're
it's
in Coburg.
I think
Artisanthropy is the name.
So I think it's a new bricks and mortar. Well, new
store.
Store.
Yeah.
So they have. Well, you show what you got.
And I got this yarn.
Needle and fiber arts is what they focus on.
Yes. So I got this lovely, lovely skein.
Oh, it's so beautiful. She had on a round rack. She had these all hanging on the round rack, and there was just a huge selection of colors.
Look at the blue in there on the inside,
and then the way it speckles as well. Oh my gosh, just stunning!
It makes me think of a frog pond.
Yes,
like a frog pond. Like, because even the green. Like, look at that. How it just, there's the deeper speckles in that, in the green in that. Oh, it just looks amazing.
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous.
And I just, and there's the little bits of gray.
Mm.
Oh, because I'm not usually a green, but oh my God, I just saw this and I thought, yes, I like this.
Yes, it's beautiful.
So, yeah, I know.
There's something about green and blue. It's so funny because there's this old saying, blue and green should never be seen, because they suggest that they don't go together. But I have never understood that saying, because I think blue and green look great together. Because if you think of like a beautiful meadow, a beautiful hill,
and the sky,
and it's green,
it's nature,
and the sky is blue,
it's nature.
You would never say, "Oh, that's not going together very well."
I know, it's like so natural,
and
blue and green together.
And not only that, but every plant, every flowering plant has a green stalk or base or leaves, no matter what color. And the flower could be any color, including blue.
Yes,
so
I know.
Why would you say blue and green should never be seen? I could never understand that.
So there's that, and then my 2 other ones. I had to go visit Christina.
You did.
I did.
So this is
birch.
Birch. It's so pretty.
It's lovely greens and gray and creamy white with the nice gray for the heel toes and cuffs. And this one's called Come Together. And it starts out striping blue and white. And then it goes into the dark blue and the medium blue striping. Okay. See, there is a medium blue in there. There's two colors of blue. Okay. And then it does that for a section, and then it goes back to the blue and white, and then it goes back to the blue and blue. Okay. And then the blue and white.
So that's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Maple Leafs.
Yes.
So I think I may have to make these for my son.
Yes, I was just going to say, it's got to be.
Got to be for Andrew.
Yes.
So, but yeah. So that's pretty much.
That's what you got.
What I got, yep. And I did from that My Needle Crafts, that's where I get the little Canada Maple Leaf Progress Keepers. Yeah. I did buy another half a dozen of those so that I like to add those in with the giveaways.
Yes. Yeah. She's got a really nice selection of Progress Keepers and
she remembered us from last year.
She did.
It was so funny.
It was so nice that she did. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We were walking out. She goes, "Hi." She goes, "I watch your podcast." She goes, "And welcome back. I remember you from last year."
Yeah. It's so nice.
It was so funny.
It's so funny.
I loved it.
Yeah. Some people did come by.
Yes.
And say hello. You should tell them about that one lady who gave you.
Oh yes. When I was in getting my stuff at Christina's booth, oh my gosh, this was so nice. I go in there and I'm just looking around and this lady, like I'll talk to people, they're in the booth and you're sort of nattering away and you're trying to figure something out, like sometimes you just say, I really like that one. Sometimes it helps people, like you're just making
small talk,
small talk, but it's like a commonality. Everybody's there loves yarn, right?
Yeah.
So most people don't mind hearing other people's opinions of likes and dislikes and that when it comes to yarn, like, because it's just suggestions, right?
Yep.
And this one lady goes, "Oh, I'm so glad I saw you." She goes, "I watch your podcast and sometimes I comment. So Joanne, thank you very much." She handed me 2 pair of baby booties that she had made for each of my grandkids.
Yeah. That was
oh my God, it was
sweet.
Like, it was so nice. Yeah. It was so nice. And Alan and Kim came over the other day with the little one, and she had the booties on, and she actually had a little outfit and it matched.
Yeah.
It matched. Oh my gosh, it was adorable.
Yeah.
It was so cute.
It was very, very sweet.
Yes.
So anyway, that was so lovely.
I could not believe that. Yeah. I was like shocked.
Yeah.
So shocked that she would do that. It was so sweet of you. So thank you so much, Joanne.
Yeah.
I really appreciated it. Really so heartfelt. Thank you so much.
Yeah. It was really nice.
Yes.
Very, very sweet, very unexpected.
Very unexpected.
So I will talk a little bit about what I purchased then. So the first thing I think I'll talk about is one of the things I had been saying to Sheila is what I'm interested in, I think maybe when we go to Rhinebeck, it's something that I want to focus on. I really I've been getting tons of speckles and, kind of variegated, wildly colored yarns. But I sort of miss the tonal solids.
Yes.
So, and then also if I'm going to be making socks, I do have a variety of sock yarns. So I did pick up from Critium Handmade. I did get her some of her little minis because I thought this is just going to be nice. Perfect for when I do. So this is, it looks more like a gray.
Oh my gosh, it looks very blue there. It's very gray. It's like a charcoal.
Yes, it's a very gray, and it is a bit of a tonal. So it's really nice. So that's a gray that I got.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And then this is there we go. It's blue.
Oh my gosh, it looks like so bright there. Yeah. It's a very deep greeny blue.
Yeah, and it's got some nice speckles in there of purple.
Yes.
So that's that one, and then this sort of pinky color, mauvey pinky color. It's very similar
It's a lot darker than
your tweed.
Yes.
But, it's a very similar, but not on a tweed base.
Yes.
I think it's very similar.
Like the one
color.
that is very close. This that my tweed's lighter.
Yeah.
But yes.
But it's a very similar.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I got those because I know I'm going to use those. So this is one of a kind Rosanna socks.
Yes.
20 grams.
20 grams. You got 3 of them.
I got 3.
20 grams.
It's 3 grams.
Yes, she's got she's got a really nice, almost neon pack of solids.
She does a bunch of, like the Sweet Georgia, the little,
the like Party of Five.
That kind of
thing.
grouping of a mini.
She's done one now, which is the Hogwarts houses, like Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, and she's got a package of all of those minis that you can get. Yeah. Really nice.
So when we went to Artisanthropy, this is the one I picked out. So again, it's mostly blues. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I fell madly in love with it, except for this. So it's, as I said, mostly blues, but except for that beautiful pop of green.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
And look at
it's
there.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
Look how beautiful that is. So pretty. And then this is like a navy. It's a very, wow, it looks electric blue there, but it's navy. It
is.
So yeah, I just, beautiful, beautiful yarn. I'm not sure. I'm thinking it might be a pair of socks, but
I think I'm gonna do mine in socks because I think it would just be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So
you could do a subtle pattern on the sock.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is. It's gorgeous.
Look how gorgeous that looks together. Oh.
Like a nice subtle pattern sock. And it's just a little something here and there, but nothing too...
Yeah. So I got that.
Yeah.
Really happy with that. And my big purchase, well, I'm going to back up a little bit. So a while ago, I think towards the end of August, I don't know if I mentioned this, Johi Locatelli was having a sale, like a discount code that she gave for all her patterns, which was amazing.
Yes.
And so Sheila and I talked about it, and we could have gone like totally nuts.
Yes.
But we decided on one pattern each.
Yes.
And you got a shawl pattern.
Yes.
Well, I got this one, which is her flyaway hoodie. Sorry for my printer. My printer sucks right now. But that's the pattern that I got.
Cardigan with
it's a cardigan with a hood, and it's only got it only buttons sort of to here, and then it's open, which I really like that idea.
Yeah.
So I decided I would get a sweaters quantity.
Yeah, she came all prepared. She brought the pattern, and she found out the yarn that they used, and she figured out the yardage.
She did it in Malabrigo Rios. And so I thought, well, I'll look for that. I kind of know what Malabrigo. I went on to Ravelry and saw what they said were, the sort of rows and stitches per inch and stuff. So I thought, well, I'll just go and look for something, and I'll do that. So one place, and so I'll show this store. I saw this in the people who were going to be vending at the KW, and I thought, well, I'm going to go to that place because I bet that they will be bringing in different brands.
Yes.
Because I think it's a brick and mortar store. So
Unwind, yes.
Yeah. So this is you can see.
That's the bag. Unwind House.
Yarnhouse.com. And so I brought that, and I ended up getting Malabrigo. Rios Pure Merino Superwash, and the color is Bobby Blue, number 027, and it's kind of a denim blue. It's
got that sort of teal undertone. It's like a dark teal to me, like an aqua. It's hard aqua teal. Like they're fairly similar.
Yeah. But it's kind of like a dark wash jean, but it's, there is something. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to make.
Yeah.
So I got a sweaters quantity.
Yes. She came prepared. And she was focused. This is what I want to find.
Yeah, I wasn't going to buy really anything else because I knew that was going to be a huge investment. It's supposed to be, I don't know, I'm supposed to be making myself a Rhinebeck sweater, but like at this stage, it's 1 month away, and it just seems highly unlikely. But you never know. And then, of course, I got myself the
set of sock needles.
So because I do my knit my socks on 2.25. That's what I
Yeah.
got. So that's what I have. So I'm looking forward to trying them out on my
Yeah.
next pair of socks. And I do.
Oh, they were so nice.
Now that I have all this sock yarn, that's
I've
what I'm
really
doing.
liked working with
Yeah.
mine. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, they're really, really quite nice.
Good. So that's everything I got, which is just like crazy to me, but I'm really happy with everything I bought.
Yes.
I don't think there's anything else. I'm looking forward to knit night tonight because I'm actually looking forward to just sitting back and doing some knitting.
Just relaxing and chilling, and because that's what we've done. That's all that there is to do now. We don't really have any big...
Well, yeah,
like we do have Rhinebeck, but I have to dye my yarn before I can...
Yeah, and I had been doing some work, and it's funny because the project that I have right now, it's... Now, normally when you get a manuscript to work on, you get like a big chunk, and then, you know, by the time you finish the one chunk, you get another chunk. Well, these seem to be extended.
Spaced apart.
Each batch seems to be spaced apart just a little bit more than... Yeah, but anyway, so it's kind of like work, and then you're sitting there with nothing to do.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I've got one batch has gone back for
Yes.
typesetting, another batch is with an author, and I'm
Yes.
waiting for the next batch. And so
Yeah.
it's just, so I've got this sort of time right now.
Yeah.
That it's like, I'm going to go crazy and start knitting.
She'll probably wake up tomorrow morning and look at her emails and go, "Here's the next batch."
Yeah.
And that's often how it goes.
Yeah. Well, that's not what the next one isn't due till October 4th.
Oh, well, that's just a couple weeks away.
Yeah, I know. So I've got a couple of weeks to just really do some fun things that I'm wanting to do. So I'm very excited about that.
Oh, I know.
But
other than that, I wanted to show.
Oh, yes, this is
Now,
so
Paige
nice.
the Framer. She's on Instagram as Paige the Framer. She did sort of start a podcast, but she seems to be more on Periscope and Instagram. So it's Paige the Framer, and it's Paige.
I'll put it down here.
And she, her husband has one of those 3D printers. So I know she sent these to a couple other people as well.
Yeah. Isn't that adorable?
She printed this and made it.
I'm amazed at that.
Like you can tell, because you know they do it in layers, right? So you can feel the layers. You can see. You can sort of see. The striping in there of the layers.
Yeah, the striation.
Yes.
Kind of. Oh my gosh, it's so adorable.
I know, I love it. It's so cute. It's so cute. She sent one girl like a little teeny weeny one, like a half the size of this, eh?
Oh.
So these are some of the people that I VKN with, like virtual knit nights.
Yeah.
I can't even remember how I met her. What I met her through.
It must have been on a VKN. Or
no,
maybe
it wasn't.
You started watching Periscope or something?
Maybe it was on Periscope or something. But oh my god, and she's just the sweetest, and we get to meet her over in Rhinebeck.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
I'm really excited about that too.
I know.
Yeah. Actually, I'm really excited about
shopping.
everybody
I know.
that we're going to meet.
I know.
Holy cow, there's tons of people coming.
When we were at KW, we ran into Eric of Sticks Plus Twine and Ramona.
Eric and Ramona, yeah.
We also ran into Sandy of Sandy by the Lakeside podcast. And then, of course, there was Amanda and Christina of the Dye Another Day.
Yeah.
Now, Jen is Yarn Therapist. She
doesn't have a podcast.
She doesn't have a podcast,
have an Instagram
but she's got an Instagram
and an Etsy shop.
And an Etsy, yes, she does. And she does beautiful... She's the one that did the... does the stripes.
She does stripes. She
like
does like a very different type of striping from Christina.
Yes.
But really interesting.
Yes.
And if you are like a kind of a math, I don't want to say geek, but if you are kind of into that, because she does like
very
Fibonacci sequence and
of striping
and stuff, which is like
she did the Doctor Who striping.
Doctor Who striping
for socks and for shawls and things like that.
So if you're into that, math,
stuff.
Science,
and she does some really fun sock blanks where they're just ones that when she does them, you can knit. Like basically, they will turn out the same, even knitted from the sock blank. You know, like she has it worked so that it works out so that each sock will look the same.
Oh, wow,
So,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
yeah,
then,
she just is
yes.
really.
And Shauna, she is treadle and twine.
Yep. She does project bags.
Yes, project bags, and she also dyes fiber.
She dyes fiber. Oh my gosh.
To spin. Oh, it's beautiful.
These beautiful clouds of fiber in
soft, fluffy fiber.
Stunning colors that she did. Oh my gosh, she has a good eye for color.
Just gorgeous.
Yeah.
I know.
And she started making soap as well.
Yes.
Which is very cool.
Yes. Yeah. Out of her goat's milk, because she has goats.
She has goats.
So it's like that. It's her own goat milk that she's using for it.
Yeah.
So it's quite nice.
Really interesting. Like, she's just so talented.
Yes.
I'm always amazed at what people can do.
I know. And I look at the fiber and I just think, oh, I want to learn how to spin. Then I'm going, no. I do enough. I don't need to learn how to spin too. So my room, this is what you see.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I came in here
it looks
tonight
like a bomb
and I was like, oh
around
my God,
it.
what happened?
I know, it looks like a bomb's gone off in here.
But yeah, it looks a little organized back here.
Slightly. This is only slightly organized.
Yeah.
It's all a facade.
Yes.
But other than that, and I'm so looking forward to Rhinebeck, because we'll get to meet Jody and Tracy.
Yes. Oh my God.
And also Opera Joe.
Yeah.
And we're gonna meet Paige the Framer.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else it is. The Periscoping Sisters.
Yes.
I think Lucky Jenny.
Oh, that was so good to see her
I think
too.
she's coming. And who's the other one? Sunshine and Bubblegum?
Oh,
is
she really?
I'm not sure. I have to double check that, but I know there's quite a few podcasters that's like,
I know. It's like total fangirl moments.
I know.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be crazy.
I know.
You know what? Something else that I have to get better at, because like Sheila said, we ran into several people like Eric and Sandy and people.
We didn't take pictures.
And Erin from Bling Your String.
Oh,
she was there.
And Tiffany from
we ran into all of them.
Yeah,
knitting at Tiffany's.
Yes.
And I never take photos, and it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta get better at this.
And there were like so many people there, because we've gone there for a couple years in a row.
Yeah.
They actually recognize us again.
Yes.
So, which is nice, and not that they even. Like, some of them don't even watch, but because this is like our 4th year in a row, I think, that we've gone.
Yes.
So, yeah, because we had never gone before. This was our 4th year in a row.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it was just so much fun. And then there were other ladies that we met, like we met Carolyn, which we met her also at the Frolic in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
So that was nice. We saw her again, and it was just. And then, and since then, last Friday, when we're talking about Rhinebeck, we're taking Leslie from Rosehaven Yarns. She has a podcast, Rosehaven Yarns. I met her for lunch because she was in getting her passport. So she stopped by. It's sort of like part way home. So we had lunch together, and then Amanda and Christina joined us afterwards. Yeah. Because they also had previous lunch engagements. You had previous lunch. Yes. And everybody's like, I have previous. And I'm just like, yeah, well, I'm doing nothing. I'll meet you. Yeah. So, which reminds me, she gave me a couple of buttons.
Oh, that's so
And this one I thought is perfect for you.
Okay. I know she has these in her shop.
Yeah, so she gave us these buttons. She had a whole bag, and we could pick out the ones that we wanted. So that's the one I got. I said, no,
so
that's
that is
for
perfect
Margaret.
For me.
That's for Margaret. This one's mine. We'll knit for wine. So that's going to go on my bag.
So I put them on my, I don't have a fringe fiber company bag.
No, neither do
but
I.
That's fine.
I have another bag that I put my stuff on.
But my Yarn Frolic bag is just perfect. So I actually have a bunch of ones on there.
I have a different bag. But it's not down here. It's in,
put it on there.
My carton of projects.
Oh, yeah.
But, and we were talking earlier about lipstick, because I've got a new lipstick. And
Yeah, I
had
noticed
ordered.
Amanda
I had
is
ordered
really,
a few things. Yes,
she was
I know.
showing a lot of her makeup. That's very cool.
Well, I just sent her a thing. Ooh, have you seen this one? They've got Disney princess inspired lipsticks.
Oh my
now.
gosh.
Like for Ursula, there's this deep red.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, you should see these colors. They're amazing. She hadn't seen them yet. She was like, oh, like all happy about them. Anyways, I ordered something for myself, but I ordered one for you.
Oh. What is it?
Some socks.
Oh.
Just some nice, comfy socks.
I like that with the pink.
I know.
And
Well,
the
you
pink
have the
toes.
other ones with the pink.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I got red.
Oh, very cool. I love
I just
this.
saw them and I thought, oh, here, have some socks.
This is from Avon?
Yes.
Oh, very cool.
Yes.
I love these kinds of socks.
I know you do. That's
Oh my
why I
God,
thought,
that's
oh,
awesome.
and I know you like the pink.
I do.
Because you got your, if you can read this, bring me another glass of wine,
yeah.
which I have that, but mine have the red band. Yours has the pink band.
Yeah, I like
so I
that.
thought, I'll get you the pink, and I've got the red ones. So
Yeah.
there we go.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yay, thank you.
You're welcome. So, but other than that, I think that's it.
I think that is
because we have people coming in about 10 minutes.
Oh,
It's 20
my
after
gosh.
6.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So people are going to, and Knit Night will be
Shortly.
upon us in a few minutes.
Yes.
So we should sign off.
Yes.
So thank you for stopping by.
Yes.
We hope you enjoyed our little chattering away.
We appreciate you, everybody who subscribes and watches. I really enjoy it, and welcome anybody new who's watched this for the first time. You can subscribe down below if you'd like.
Yeah.
We also have a Ravelry group. And we're also on Instagram, and I also Periscope. Occasionally, I haven't this week, but
I'll put all of the where you can find us.
Yes.
I do a credits roll at the very end, so I'll put all of that information where you can find us on Ravelry, Instagram, Periscope. I'll put all of that in the credits. So thank you so much for stopping by.
Yes.
And we'll be back in about 2 weeks.
3 because I'm away.
Oh, okay. So bye for now.
Bye.